right,
You want me to-
should I do the intro? All right, let's do this intro. Hey, everybody, welcome to the unofficial Disney Tonight Show. It's trivia nights. Everybody get ready to get on Kahoot, use the game pin, and please welcome our special guest, our great host, our guy that we love, Mr. David Studebaker. Even though he's wearing a suit.
Oh yeah, here we go. We are live, and there's a 20-second delay being live. So we will be explaining all of that to our wonderful audience. Do I not see the chat box? Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of technological chicanery getting all this ready. I mean, my goodness.
Oh, look at this. We're getting people. We're getting the people.
Yeah, no, it's happening. It's happening. Welcome in. We are going to try to manage the delay. So we'll give it a bit. We'll just chat right now, but it's so weird because like 20 seconds from now when they're in, that's fine. We're running on Zoom, YouTube, and Kahoot all at the same time. This has been a whole lot of just a lot of technology. We got more people jumping in. Thank you everyone so far who's come. We'll give it a little more time before we jump into the Kahoot, but we'll leave the pin up there. And I guess since it's in speaker view, I'll have to just go right on through to all of our folks here. So first off, thank you, James. James, you want to say hello to the people?
Hello, people. How are you all doing? Welcome to the Disney Tonight Show Trivia Night, where I'm going to dominate everyone.
Yeah, James is definitely the heel of the group. We've established that. And we have the head of Kahoot, the person running Kahoot, the person who taught me what Kahoot is, because I am over the age of 30 and I had no idea what that is. That is, hello there, Mando.
Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today?
They'll respond in 20 seconds.
Everyone will respond well. I can't even see the chat, so I won't know.
Mando, if you want to talk to Mando, you'll have to, I don't know, text her, although your phone's your webcam, so you'll have to send a carrier pigeon. Next up, we have Luke LaCoy. Luke LaCoy is back. He was on a deserted island last episode.
Hello.
How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing good, and I'm in it to win it. I'm about to dominate this.
Hey, you can't use my line. You can't use my line.
Yeah, Luke.
Do what I want.
Luke
Negative. Subtract a point already for that. That's copying. You can't do that.
Luke is definitely he's our dark horse. He's not favored to win this, but you never know. And finally, our special guest. So Jake Taylor was supposed to go up against James in a clash of the Marvel Titans, but he was not able to make it tonight. We miss you, James. And Danny Halloween.
You don't miss James, you miss Jake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, you guys. And Danny Halloween is currently feeding 2 children under the age of 2 at the same time right now from his nipples. So he is. So he can't make it right now. He might be popping into the YouTube chat. Maybe we'll see. He'll be jumping in there. Finally, so to jump in, she is an amazing Disney journalist, blogger, author, Disney Channel expert. I've never met someone who knows so much about the Disney Channel. It's very impressive. She's got an amazing blog called Past Foot Forward. So, and friend of the show, give it up, contributor to the show, Allison McLean Merrill. Give her a hand, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, Allison.
Hello. It's great to be here.
Yeah. So Allison, how do you feel about going up against James, the heel of the show?
Not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm just here for fun. So no pressure.
Well, and we also have to really quickly, because today is Allison's birthday.
Woo.
So let's all sing happy birthday to Allison. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Allison. Allison. Happy birthday to you. All right, we lost half of our YouTube audience while I was sitting there. Okay.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That was
Yeah,
the
right?
best thing I've ever heard. That was pretty great.
It was
Oh,
terrible.
thank you.
Aw.
Thank you. Yes, you deserve it. You deserve it. And so, for those of you who have jumped in, if you are trying to figure out how the Kahoot works, the instructions are on the screen. So basically, if you go to www.kahoot.it on a separate device, like on your phone, or if you're on a computer, you can do it on another web browser. If you're watching on your TV, you can do it on your phone. And then in the search bar, just type in the game pin 4904818. And it will take you right to the quiz. And then that becomes like a controller, like a remote, like a video game controller. It'll have shapes corresponding to each answer. And then we'll say the question. It'll also pop up on the screen and put the answer in there. Boom. You will. And the faster you answer, the more points you get. And now James, Luke, and Allison will be answering along with you guys in Kahoot, but they have a 20-second advantage because there's a 20-second delay between Zoom and YouTube. So they're going to hear the question 20 seconds before. So they will be a separate entity of prizes. They are competing to win $10. I know this is, I mean, we are, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has nothing on us.
Is it Disney dollars or is it David dollars?
Real dollars, David. These are real dollars, or I'll send you some crypto, whatever you want. But we
Dogecoin.
have, yeah, right. So, and then for our audience at home, there are 3 prizes. First place will be $10, just like them. Second place will be $5. I mean, second place will be $7. Third place will be $5, or a signed copy of Lone Star Lance, whatever you want. And actually, second place could be a signed copy of Lone Star Lance.
Wait,
James,
you would devalue your book that low?
Because I feel like a lot of I've already, like, so many of the people watching have already.
It's a
had the
signed
book.
copy, dude. That's like
true.
$30 right there.
I know.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, comedy, mystery, everything you want. And you know what? I will say, Allison and James both have master's degrees. And you PhD, Allison, or master's? Masters. Both, but she went to Yale. Okay, she went to Yale, and she loved the book.
Allison.
So listen,
let's go.
So good.
Hardworking woman. I love it.
Yale.
Hey, what's your master's in, Allison?
I have
You already-
a Master of Arts in Religion with an emphasis in religion and music.
Ooh.
There you go. See?
Damn.
Look at this.
Kind of random, but you know.
Look at this. So we are. I see some people have been jumping in and out of the Kahoot. But by the way, we have a show celebrity, Alma, who was in our Myra episode. Welcome in, Alma. Good to see you. And then I'm gonna pop into the YouTube chat, but Final Diamond said "lol what," which is exactly right. I couldn't agree more. And then the notorious David LaRue, who loves our group singing, and he's a great friend of the show. He also inspired the Kahoot. He was also talking about the Kahoot on an after party. So thank you, David. But thank you, Alexa and Caitlin and Noel. I think it's Noel. And then Allison is here. We know Allison. And then someone left and someone came back. So I think, I mean, you know, we'll get started pretty soon. As people are continuing to go in, let's just I guess we'll get it started, because it's been all the same folks for a while now. So let's just get it rolling. And you know,
we got a new person.
DJ Bob
DJ
Runkle just came in.
Two
That's a
people
fantastic
here that I
name.
know. Caitlin99 is my sister, and DJ Bob Runkle has an amazing podcast called The DJ Bob Show. Awesome pop culture podcast. So 2 friends for me. Yay. Awesome.
Welcome in. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
DJ Bob, welcome in. And
Alexa is my sister.
And Alexa, okay, family affair. And Caitlin
Alexa,
as well.
play me some music.
Oh my God, she's gonna kill
James,
you.
James, you are.
He will
Did I tell you he was the
kill
heel of the
you.
show? Did I tell you he's the show heel? This is the show heel. He is Okay, well, he's already alienated Alexa very
Alexa,
much.
play Everybody Hurts.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay, you see? And,
My sister's a Mandalorian too. She'll kill you.
Alexa, put the Darksaber in my shopping cart.
You know what? Before James and I think we already lost a competitor. You've already alienated. We are losing. Before we lose everyone, we're just gonna dive right in. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Juan. I would thank Iron James. Wait, Luke, are you the one popping in? Oh no, there's Lone Star LaCroix. That's Luke. Okay, good. Okay. Well, let's do it. Here we go.
All right, here we go, everyone.
First question. Where are we? Disney tonight. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Oh man, exciting. It's been so. Who plays the flight captain on the Soarin' pre-show? Question number 1.
I think I got this wrong.
I don't know his name.
Wow.
You can see the delay.
Wow. This is
Does it not give you the answer until all the things count down? Is that
until
how?
everybody has answered the question?
Yeah, until everyone's answered it, Mando controls it, and we have to give them because the folks at home have a 20-second delay, so we have to give them an extra 20 seconds.
That's why it just jumped from 3 to 7, and now 9.
Yeah, so it's jumping up. Although Mando, I guess if everyone has answered, we will.
Yeah, I'll just skip it.
I feel like Allison knows this because she likes Soren, and I hate Soren, so I wouldn't care who the person was.
The hate Soren club, I see.
That's right. There's a lot of hate going around for that thing.
I hate Soren.
Thank you.
Soren's amazing, and you guys are all wrong.
Hey, I did get it right.
Okay.
I should have known that because I love Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, James, considering you have a Seinfeld Funko Pop there, I would hope you would have gotten that.
Jerry,
correct.
help me. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it, sir.
Would you like me to go to the rankings so far?
Yes. Yeah, we can go to the rankings.
Here's who's in the lead.
Boom!
Oh wow.
Savage.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
So
yes, Alexa, let's go.
Okay.
Alexa, send me the dark sword.
Oh, and Mando, I just realized. All right, wait.
Darksaber.
Mando, if people are looking at the Kahoot, like, isn't it just on their? Don't they just see the controls, or do they see the question as well on it?
They won't see the question on their little smartphone or computer.
But on a computer, will they see it?
No, it's everybody gets the same thing.
So how does Alexa so fast? Does it just rank it, or because she's 20 seconds behind and she's still got almost as many points as LaCroix?
My sister's just amazing like that. You
probably knew it right away.
The power of Alexa.
That's right. Don't question Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa knows everything.
It could also be because some people didn't get it right and others did.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, true.
All right. Okay. Next one. Next
question.
So right now, James and Luke off to an early, but don't worry, Allison. There's going to be some. That one favors them. Have you gone on Soarin'?
In Epcot.
In Epcot. Oh, okay. I think it's still Patrick Warburton for that, right? Mando, is it Patrick Warburton? Yeah.
It is.
It's been a while.
But yeah, you got to kind of be. I mean, you have to be a fan of his, of certain shows he's been on. So that otherwise.
The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, he's.
Come on.
Yeah. So
hopefully that's not a question later, and I just gave it away. But whatever.
No. All right, Mando. Let's go to the next one. Let's keep it rolling. What year did the Pirates of the Caribbean ride debut at Disneyland? Oh. Dun, dun. I have so much stuff running on my computer. I have all the songs from Disneyland. I should play Pirates of the Caribbean.
Will that get us banned up? Will they take our video down?
Yeah, that's true. We might have a copyright infringement there. Good thinking, James. Good thinking. So, okay. So
I got this one wrong.
I think
James is already. Oh, this is Allison's thinking. Luke, I think Luke is actually, he's writing a novel right now. He's not even. I wish it showed gallery mode on YouTube because Luke's not talking, so no one can see him on YouTube. But this was just Luke.
I'm participating in the YouTube chat, David.
Oh, way to go, Luke. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I will stand down, Luke. I apologize. Thank you, Luke.
Yeah, I got it wrong.
All right. Wow. So the answer is 1967, and this was pretty evenly. Wow, we had 4 answers at 2002. Was that just ironic? We were just joking around because we didn't know which one, or
I picked 66. I thought it was 66, but I guess I should have realized it was 67. That's all right.
Yeah. See, it was Walt. It was the last ride Walt worked on, and he passed away at the end of '66, December of '66.
Which is why I thought it was
the
66.
the ride was like done, but they didn't actually do the actual debut.
So that's
until
on me.
67.
That's on me.
So, Mando, let's go to the leaderboard. Wow, LaCoy. Oh,
go.
my
Dang,
goodness.
I knew I was right when I said Luke was going to
Two
win
in.
this.
You're 2 in. Get out of here with that.
Wow,
2
and
in.
Allison's back in contention because
You know what?
Allison got
Time
it
for me
right.
to really dominate. Next question. Next question.
Hold on.
Next question.
Hold on. So Alexa. So first of all, Mando
Alexa knows
did
everything.
pick
It's not
Luke
fair.
to win. Yeah, I have a feeling, Amanda, if your sister wins, just know James is gonna hit her with so many Alexa jokes. It is gonna create
Every episode, I'm gonna create a bunch of Alexa jokes.
And just to
I
piss off James,
swear
'cause
to
he's a
God, you're
Dodger
going to
fan.
kill me.
I got my Giants shirt, and I'm sorry, Alma. Alma's a dear friend and a great fan of the Dodgers. She's legit, but
Get
first
out
place
of here
Giants.
with the Dodgers and the
First place
Giants.
What are we gonna
Giants.
do?
No, what? I don't want Alma to get mad at me though. Alma's a very nice person. She's wonderful. Okay,
Let's get my lead
we'll
back.
keep it rolling. James is angry. I love it. What U.S. president was the first to visit Disneyland? And hint, he was not president at the time. And by the way, great job, Mando, with all of the images. Mando really made
Thank
the
you.
Kahoot very special. So thank you.
Thank you. I had my wisdom teeth just taken out, and I was like half out of my mind. So I'm very happy that this looks very nice.
It was great. And by the way, so because James has a place to be after this, we're going to do the quiz first, and then we do have some good stories, and we'll do some more interacting with folks in the chat once the quiz is done. So just stay tuned for Luke
Stay tuned.
running a marathon at Walt Disney World, and Mando being high on various pharmaceuticals after her removal. And Allison, we're going to have some great Allison birthday stories. Allison got wasted today on her birthday. She was just like every club at 4 p.m. in Detroit. She was just, killing it. So
I could see it. Allison's a street party animal, right?
Right. Okay, here we go. Okay, the answer is Richard Nixon. The options, I guess for the listening audience at home, I should be saying what the options are, but I can't see the options.
Wait,
and I don't always remember them.
Are you sure that's correct? Didn't
Look-
Dwight D.
look it
Eisenhower
up.
visit?
Nope.
I'm gonna Google
Look
it
it
right
up.
now. Hold on.
Yep, look it up. It's in an official Disney book that I own, James. And also Dwight Eisenhower, Walt Disney did
Why
come
he
up
was
with
general, right?
No,
Yes.
Disney did come up with the I Like Ike ad campaign.
Dwight D. Eisenhower visited in 1961 and was made as general. Was made honorary members of Disneyland Fire Department. Kennedy
61.
visited in 59, 61.
Yeah,
What
when
year
did Nixon go?
I guess 55 is the first year. All right, fair enough. All right, fair enough.
Oh, bam!
Okay, all right, fair enough.
James is on the ropes. He's on the ropes. This is ironically, I picked James to win, even though he's the heel. I picked him to win, but now he's coming at me so much, I'm starting to root against him. So I don't know.
Right. That's how what heels do. Why you root against me? Go ahead.
You're good.
Next one.
I love he's
here's
like,
the
next one,
scoreboard.
bring it. Wow, Luke LaCoy. You know what's funny though? Luke does have a slight advantage. I don't know. Should I reveal your advantage, Luke, or should I keep it secret?
No. If he has an advantage, we need to know.
I don't know what my advantage is, honestly.
I
Well,
had
that's
an
the funny
advantage
thing.
on this question.
So Luke. Oh, and Allison got it right too. Oh, wow,
Good job,
Allison
Allison.
and Luke.
Well, a little birdie whispered it in my ear before I could say it myself. So I'm gonna
Some outside help.
Let's
Wow,
go,
James.
Allison.
James. Suddenly, James is not the heel because James is turning
Let's be fair.
into the choir boy because Luke. Although I will say, in Luke's defense,
No, don't defend him. Just tell the reason.
well, no, okay, not his defense, but let me just say why it's not really an advantage. So a couple of these questions are questions that back last year in our TikTok trivia nights, we used. But James, hold on. Let me explain. There was one trivia night where we did Family Feud style, where I sent out a survey and people answered what their favorite thing was, and then you had to guess what people's answers were. So one of the questions, Luke answered. I don't remember what it was, but there was a question that Luke answered in a certain way, and then Luke a week later was looking at the people who answered the question and goes, "Oh my goodness, who would answer that way? What an idiot would pick that one?" And I'm like, "Luke, it was you." So, so I don't think Luke was fully with us for those. So I don't know if it's much of an advantage.
All right, next question. Let's get me back on the podium. Next question. Come on. Mando.
All right. What Disney Channel original movie co-starred Mickey Rooney and Taylor Hanley? Is it Luck of the Irish, Jack Frost?
Damn, I
Phantom
saw
of the
Allison.
Megaplex,
She did
or
that
Now
in
You See
2 seconds. I just
So that one, that
No
was
idea.
that's one of the Disney Channel questions that I know Allison is going to take. I mean, Allison could probably go through the entire cast of that movie, not just the 2 top people. So, but James, you look pretty confident on that one. Do you feel confident?
See that movie.
Okay, there you go. Luke just
Okay,
wiped. You didn't see it. I wish this was on gallery. Luke just wiped sweat from his face.
You know what? It's hotter than a Wookiee in heat over here. Okay, it's just.
Oh, another reference.
Yeah, well, I will say, yeah, Luke, it does heat up in there. For those of you who remember the TikTok trivia nights when I would be sweating profusely in Luke's apartment on a
I
Sunday
unfortunately
night.
tried to click on our screen instead of up there on the quiz, so I'm a little bit behind Allison. So I know she got the points.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, the answer was Phantom of the Megaplex.
Oh, I thought it
My
was Luck of the
personal
Irish.
favorite Disney Channel original movie of all time.
That's good to know.
So, yes.
Allison is on a streak.
Allison.
I'm not even in
Al-
the top 5 anymore. I'm in 7.
Yeah, Alexa coming raging back. Lone Star LaCroix still in third place. Prime Nostalgia coming in, and DJ Bob Runkle still a contender. Mando, are you able to show the whole leaderboard? Are you able to scroll down?
It's
or is it
only
just show
the top 5.
All right,
Okay,
next
well-
question. Next question. Let's go.
Next up.
Next
Ja-
question.
by
Let's
the
do
way,
this.
James has a dinner to get to. That's why he's trying to run through this so fast.
Next question.
What was the first animated movie to be nominated for Best Picture? Was it Beauty and the Beast, Fantasia, Lion King, or Snow White? And the 7 Dwarfs. Can't forget the dwarves. Can't forget the dwarves.
I have no idea.
Are you really interesting?
I don't know.
And this is interesting because Walt specifically has won many in the teens or 20s Academy Awards. But this is the first one to be nominated for Best Picture. So this is
I had
A
an
little
idea, but I
tricky.
think I'm wrong.
little tricky. So it's not just an Academy Award; it has to be nominated for Best Picture. Tricky. This is a tough one.
Yeah, I think I
4,
picked
3, 2, 1, and wow, 5 people got it correct. Beauty and the Beast. James,
Worst
what did
movie
you say?
ever. I said Fantasia, actually.
You would think
Wow,
it would be
okay.
Fantasia, honestly.
I said
Luke?
Snow White.
I went with Snow White.
Yeah.
Allison, Snow White. Yeah, see, this is where it was a mean question because Snow White did win an Oscar. It won.
Was it for like original or something like that?
It
Original?
was just like an honorary Oscar because it was so groundbreaking, and then they
Right.
gave them a Oscar for each one of the dwarves. It's at the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco, which Allison will be visiting in the end of the month.
In a week.
In a week, gosh, that's right. That's coming right up. So yeah, so it's in that museum. So that museum. It's incredible. It's built by his family. They had an issue with the city of Burbank, so they did it in San Francisco. It's the best museum in the world. It's absolutely stunning.
Next question.
Yeah. Right. All right. Next up.
You feel like you picked something to by the bane of my
Ooh.
existence.
Alexa.
Wow,
Oh,
Alexa in the
Alexa!
lead. David.
Alexa, give me more points. Alexa, give me more points.
David coming up, and Allison has a strong lead on
Ooh,
the
go, Allison.
competition.
All right, come on, let's go. There better be some Marvel questions in here, otherwise I'm gonna feel really
I
offended.
threw one in at the end for you.
According to the song Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, now that he's grown, how many eggs does he eat every morning? This is for you, James. James is the Gaston lover of all time.
That's true.
You know what's funny though is I actually don't even remember the answer to this question.
I know the answer. You gotta sing the song in your head.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. How did you know that?
I can read your mind, James. I saw it. I just saw your face just like was reading
I'm
the
trying.
song.
I'm like, da, da, da,
That was a nice hint, Mando. That was a nice hint.
da,
Definitely
da,
10 million.
da, da, da.
I know that.
Yeah, 10 million. That seems correct. That seems
I mean,
right.
that's the only logical answer. I mean,
Yeah. Da, da. Oh, gotcha. Yes. They work? Oh, come on. All right.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is 5 dozen. 5 dozen. Now, James,
I had to
do you
sing the song
wanna-
in my head.
Now,
I
James.
knew it.
After we go to the leaderboard, would you like to give another defense? Actually, we should give a shout out to the Gaston thing. Hold on. So let's go to the next, or let's go to the leaderboard, and then Alexa and David from New
Alexa,
Jersey is the
let's
highest answer
go.
streak of 3. Wow,
Thanks.
David LaRue. He's a
From
contender.
New
He is.
Jersey.
And I will say,
Uh-huh.
David he was one of our TikTok trivia night folks too. So he's a contender. Let's see. So so James, which episode did we do we did the fake movie trailer of my cousin Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. My cousin Jimmy. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember which one that was.
And we played it in 2 different episodes. It was
Yeah.
it's in the catalog. I think I put it in the show notes of whatever one it was. But yeah, there was a Gaston impersonator that James hired
He did
to
a
do
great
the
job.
voice, and he was
Yeah.
incredible. It was eerie as I was editing the
I love it.
but it was good. James played Joe Pesci defending him. It was a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So, and actually, Allison hasn't really weighed in on this topic. Is Gaston a villain or not a villain? Mando and I say villain. James says not a villain. James actually convinced my wife. She she at least was like, you know what? He actually makes some good points.
Thank you.
So, Allison, what is your talk? Because you've heard his rants on Gaston. What do you think?
Yeah, I still say villain.
Wrong.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know what?
James.
It is her birthday, and she's right
Wrong.
about everything on her birthday.
No,
Is he
that's
more
not true. That's not how it works.
More of a
That
villain
is-
than Beast? I don't know. Maybe not. So
Wait,
Did
say
more
that
of a
again?
villain than Beast?
I'm not sure he's more of a villain than the Beast in the beginning.
And that's the point. That's the
I-
point. The Beast is, if Gaston's a villain, the Beast is also a villain. So if the Beast is a hero, then Gaston's a hero. End of story.
I don't know.
Yeah, but isn't it about how you finish, not how you start?
Hey, he was gonna free Bell by killing the Beast, so he's the hero. Boom.
He
No,
was
but he
also
did it-
telling Belle to not read books and be misogynistic.
And
Hey,
also
he could change. He could change. She might have softened him
That's
later
not
on.
in the
He might have been
story,
open the
though.
books. Well, we don't know.
But
We don't
again-
know. We don't know what happened.
That's
But
wrong.
James, I got you on this one though. James is an honorable man. He's a former cage fighter. He's a veteran. And let me ask something, James. Stabbing someone in the back, is that an honorable good guy thing to do? That's a villain thing.
Yeah,
to
but
do.
if you're in a fight and it's fighting for your life, everything's fair.
Oh my
in war.
gosh.
It's
In
actually,
war.
I'm talking to the wrong person. Yeah,
In
James
war.
is actually.
Because I've been to war too. Like you
Yeah.
gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
right, next question.
Well, hold on. We got some YouTube jumping in. David LaRue is coming in and he's got the hot streak, so he really gets to decide. He says he's a villain, and Bob Runkle said Allison is always right. So James, you got some work to do with the YouTube folks, but we'll go to the next one because James has to get to his dinner. Who played Lizzie McGuire's dad? Yes. Is it John Stamos, Tom Virtue, William Russ, or Robert Carradine? You're welcome, Allison, for this one.
I have no idea. I've never even seen that.
What?
I've never seen any of
my
Lizzie McGuire
childhood.
stuff. Yeah, I've never seen any of Lizzie McGuire. I mean, I know it exists. I just haven't watched it.
Oh man, you got to.
Also, a grown man watching Lizzie McGuire probably not the right thing to be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Well, James, how old were you when Lizzie McGuire was
I don't know. What
out?
year did it come out?
2001.
01, yeah. 01.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like 20-something years old. No, that's around right.
True.
No.
True. You don't quite have the same nostalgia. When
It's like
you were,
it's like if I sat down and
pounding
watched
beers.
Hannah Montana right now, I'd be like, dude, come on, bro. Like,
When you were
Some people
pounding,
do that.
yeah. When you were pounding beers on the submarine, you weren't exactly.
I was on a submarine. I was on a guided missile destroyer.
You said you
Blew
were on
some
a. Where,
Guided
you on a
missile
submarine?
destroyer. No, guided missile destroyer.
Okay, that sounds.
I'm a
more-
real man.
Yeah.
Go on
okay.
ships. We don't
Oh,
go on
okay.
All
submarines.
right, Robert Carradine. Wow, a lot of folks got that correct. Almost 6 out of 9. Okay, let's see what the leaderboard says. Allison
Allison.
clearly killed that, and David
Alexa.
4 in a row, and Bob Runkle coming in hot. Alexa still a contender. LaCroix. Luke, did you get that right? I forgot what your
I got that one right. Yeah.
Nice.
And fun fact, Robert Carradine from the very actually, I don't know if it's underrated because I liked it when I was like 12. But Revenge of the Nerds, is it still a good movie? Has anyone
Yeah, it's
seen
a
it
great
as
movie.
an adult?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it is still great. I loved it when I was a kid. I watched like 10 times, but I haven't seen it since I was still a professional wrestling fan. So
All right. Let's go. Next question.
James, you got to let it breathe a little bit, buddy. What attraction at Disneyland did Star Tours replace? Was it Carousel of Progress, Monsanto House of the Future, Adventure Through Inner Space, or Rocket Jets? No idea. It's a tough one. I will take this opportunity to say that Star Tours, when they made that changeover of the screen, whatever it was 10, 15 years ago, ruined the ride. You're subject to get like car sick
Kind of
in it
motion
or
sickness,
emotion-
yeah.
But now the motion sickness is
Is worse.
horrific. It
Yeah.
ruined one. We had to leave Disneyland one of the days because we got so sick.
It's
And
literally
Luke-
why I won't ride it anymore.
Yeah,
And I
it's
love
so
it.
bad now. Yeah, I used to like it. And Luke, who has horrible motion sickness, I think it's like it's very
You move and the screen also does this weird, and you're like, you know what, dude?
because they changed the video and the way that the video operates and it's awful.
Too
So
much.
and
You know,
this
I
ride
have
that it
to-
replaced actually seemed really cool. What's up, Mando?
I was gonna say, I really have to admit, I've been on Star Tours a couple of times myself in Hollywood Studios, and one of my sisters, she has motion sickness as well, and I've never had that with Star Tours. She feels fine on it. I guess
Wow.
it's maybe just your Star Tours, because our Star Tours is
Yeah,
pretty
maybe
chill,
they
if
did
I'm
something at
being honest.
Disneyland that they didn't at Walt Disney World, but I've yet to
Yeah.
meet a human being who kept their eyes open and did not get
All
sick.
right, let's go. Let's
It
see.
depends where you sit too in the cabin.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is
interesting.
true. Sometimes it's a little rougher on different sides.
What's the better? Because I usually sit in the back and I get destroyed. Is it the front?
That's the worst.
It is
Yeah.
the best.
Okay.
Is it really?
There you
That's
go.
worse?
On any
They've always
ride,
sat me in the
really.
back.
All right, next
Yeah.
question.
Hold
Do
on,
this.
hold on. No, hold on. Listen, who's running this show? Okay.
I'm running this show.
Well, yeah, because
David's running this show. Let's go.
James is getting his ass handed to him, and he wants to move it along.
I want to get to some questions that I'm going to know. This is not fair for everybody.
So, Adventure Through Inner Space was the one that it replaced. And if you don't know that one, look it up or watch a video on it. It's so cool. It basically, at least it's cool the way they do it when you watch people, they hop on the ride and then they go and then they do like a visual trick where it looks like they go through like a shrink ray, like a microscope, and it looks like they become tiny, but they actually just go under it. But then you're going through everything is giant to you. I think it's a pretty cool ride. I'd like to ride it. Also bring back the People Mover. And David is just killing it. My
Go,
goodness.
David.
Alexa, though, I mean, Mando, you have quite a family there. Didn't you say
yeah.
both of your sisters were going to do it? Are they teaming up right now, or is this
Probably.
Is
Let's
this
go.
just
I
one?
don't know. I'm not in the living room.
Alexa,
Okay.
give me more points.
So I feel like that's a 2-to-1 advantage, and they're twins, so they can read each
You
other's
just-
minds.
yeah,
you know,
telepathy.
so yeah, so that might be.
Alexa,
God.
Alexa, and Alexa too. Give me more stuff.
We might have to cut Alexa's points in half. Although if Alexa wins, I don't think she's going to want Lone Star Lance
don't
because
know. I don't know.
Mando already has it, and Mando hasn't read it yet. So
Oh.
I say it every time.
I have one. I'm
Negative
halfway
one.
through right now.
Let's do
Oh,
this.
good.
Come on.
Okay.
Next
I'm
question.
just going to guilt trip you till it's done.
I know. I'm reading
Okay.
3 books at the same time on top of
I
your
know.
book, so I keep messing up. I'm like, wait, why didn't that happen? And then I'm
Yeah,
like,
why
oh,
is
that was
David
in the other book.
I thought David was in space. What happened? Okay. and Luke LaCoy coming back strong. Okay. Very nice. All right. Next up, so James can get to dinner. James, you still have an hour until you got to go.
Yeah,
All right. Have you subscribed to the Disney Tonight Show on YouTube and your favorite podcast app? Both. Yes, because I'm a cool kid. Yes, because Mando threatened me. No, sad face. Or where am I? Those are the 4 questions. And we will pause if anyone would like to answer that question honestly and go subscribe on their favorite podcast app. Or if you're on YouTube right now, you can go boink and subscribe right now. Look at that shameless promotion. Absolutely shameless promotion, Mando. I don't know why you wrote that question. That is, I wouldn't do something like that.
You know what? I just, had to get more subscribers,
That's right. She's all business. She's all business.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. I really hope everyone answers. And I'll give you a hint. There's 2 right answers. There are 2 right answers in this one.
Yes, because I'm a cool kid, and yes, because Mando threatened me would be the 2 right answers.
That would likely be the 2 right answers. Although Luke probably did where.
Luke, did I just give you the answer?
I
mean, one of these answers resonated more.
Yeah.
One of these answers resonated.
One because Mando threatened me.
So at 8, did cool kid 1 did Mando threatening? I'm gonna say Luke, was that you? Did Mando threaten you?
Well, no, but I really resonate with where am I? That
Oh yeah. You wanted that. Allison, were you were you red or blue? Which one did you choose?
I was red, and I
Good.
had to pause because, of course, I was on YouTube, but the actual podcast app, David.
There it is.
You got me now.
Listen on the go. We are on literally every podcast app. There's so many podcast apps. There, like everyone, there's 4,000 podcast apps. I think we're on
most of them.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So you have a lot of
All right.
options.
Next question, so I get back up there. I'm only in 9th place. Let's go. Come on.
All right. Next up, James is trying to mount. Who was the lead host for Disneyland's opening day TV special? And remember, lead host, because there were multiple correspondents on that opening day TV special, but there was one lead host. And I'll give you
told us this answer before.
Disney.
I know.
I did.
I think you gave us this answer, so I think I got
did.
it right.
Well, yeah, we are getting into some of the questions where if you watched or listened to our previous episode, you are going to have a distinct advantage on the questions coming up. So
I also wish it was one of these, and I know that's not, but I would like, just because I want to make the sound. So that's why.
Well, you can still make the sound. Don't worry.
At 20 seconds, I'll make the sound so it
Okay.
doesn't mess anyone up. Because I know it's not the right answer.
Do the sound. Do the
Go,
sound.
like chase everybody around, Mickey chase, and all that. But that's not gonna work. If you know what that is, you're cool. But if you're not, whatever.
Art
Boom.
Linkletter is the answer. Art Linkletter. And go back and listen to our last episode for a good Art Linkletter story. I think I said that he hosted the opening day TV special.
You did. That's why I knew it. Yes.
That's right. I did. So that means 4 people who may have already been subscribed didn't watch the episode.
Who is it? Who is it? Does it tell us?
Right?
Who?
No, it doesn't.
Now I will
Who's lying? Who lied?
to the 2 people who said Ronald Reagan. You are right. He was one of the correspondents, but he was not the lead host.
Ooh, look at the answer streak of 4. Uh-oh.
Wow, Luke coming
let's
in.
go.
Coming
And
in
you know
hot.
what? David from New Jersey didn't get it right, but David does get a pass on missing the episode because I think, weren't you in like Palm Springs? Weren't you traveling around, David? You
He
put
could
it
have
in the
listened
chat.
to
I
it
can
on the
see YouTube chat.
podcast or
excuse.
something. Come on.
That's
could've
true. I guess if
listened
you're
to it on the
traveling,
beach.
you could listen. You could listen,
yeah.
David. I'm very
Put on your
hurt.
listening ears.
No
I'm very-
excuse.
All right. Next question.
I'm
Let's
very
do this.
hurt.
I'm back. I'm coming back. Let's do this. Come on.
James is coming back. Allison's still in the lead. What classic Western film's iconic saloon is the Golden Horseshoe based on? Is
Boom.
it
Yeah.
Cat Baloo? Is it 310 to Yuma?
Yeah.
Is it
Coming back. I'm
Jane?
coming for you all.
Is it
No idea.
Calamity Jane or High Noon? Which of those is it?
If you listen to me, you were wrong. If you listened to me last time, you'd be wrong. If you listened to David last time, you'd be right.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. If you listen to the episode,
I was wrong. I guessed
I threw
and
that
I was
out there.
wrong.
Yeah, and James was a good guess. It was a very strong
I was
guess.
close.
But it was not the right one.
Come on. Let's dominate
Luke-
this. Now
Luke,
you're
I
getting
listened,
in my-
I listened to the last episode and I have no idea.
Yeah.
This is where James is going to have an advantage because Allison watched the episode or listened, and Luke did as well. But James lived the episode, so James, this is where you have an advantage
I
coming
do have a
up.
slight advantage here.
All right, and the answer is Calamity Jane.
Boom! Yeah.
Wow. So 6 people got it right. 2 people
At least
went
no one
with high
listened to me.
noon. Solid answer, but not correct. And 2 people have who were answering before have given up or missed it.
Come on, Dad, you can do it.
And
Go,
Allison now has
Hey.
a streak. She's on a streak. David got that one right. Wow. You know, I got to say, David wasn't able to watch the episode, but he knew that. That is
All right.
strong
Come on,
knowledge,
give me some more questions.
David.
So I can dominate. Let's go.
And DJ Bob Runkle, did you know that as well,
Oh, DJ
DJ? Because is DJ Bob Runkle? He's not a fan of the show, is he? He
I'm
is
sure
hopefully
he
now.
knew it. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but yeah, I figure he knew it. But and Alexa sliding back. Did Alexa not watch that episode?
Alexa, what are you
did.
doing?
I forced
Okay.
it.
Oh, good.
Alexa,
Yeah, you-
learn about the
you-
last episode.
You sat them down and opened their eyes like this. You have to watch
Yeah.
Alexa,
just sat there- I was-
Alexa, play the last episode so you can know stuff.
it.
I said to them, I was like, if you want to win this, you're gonna have to watch the episode.
Next question
Yeah,
is
so-
dominate.
That's the only way you can get them to watch our show is just the potential of cash prizes, bribes, whatever works. All
go,
right,
Mando.
next up. What letter ticket was the most coveted when Disneyland had ticketed rides? So what would get you the best rides? Is it E ticket, A ticket, D ticket, or B ticket? Which one would get you the best ride?
Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. Sweat's going in my eye.
Oh man, I know. Middle of
Oh.
summer, Florida. I'm telling you, Amanda, we got to do a face reveal
No,
coming
don't
up.
do
We'll
that
do
to
a
her.
special,
No,
special. Okay, James says no.
she'll
just for
dishonor
her,
herself. Don't do that
I-
to dishonor
It
herself.
will, yes, it will dishonor the Mandalorians, but I
No.
just feel for her sweat. I mean, it's got to just be horrific in
Oh.
the Florida humidity.
If she does it, should be take off that helmet and there's another helmet underneath
Oh
there.
my
It's
God,
like, that's like
that'd
a
be
Russian.
so
It's like Russian
funny.
doll style. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That I could get behind. Do that. Come on.
All right. How we
I think
doing?
you
Is
said this.
Alma-
I think you said
Al-
this, so I think I remember, but I might be wrong.
Is Alma still with us, or Alma, did you leave because I wore a Giants shirt? You can't stand to look at. Also, the Dodgers Giants game is on right now, so you might have to. Oh, everyone got it. E-ticket. There we go. There we go. All right, coming up. strong.
Iron Jason, the
Everyone-
answer streak for 4, baby. What's
Yeah,
up?
you get an
Coming
angel.
back.
The problem is, James, that didn't gain you any ground on anyone.
Yeah, I did.
Everyone
I'm
else got
6.
it right.
I'm 6 though. I'm 6 though. It's okay. It's
So
okay.
you're right.
I
under
answered
the
it fast.
leaderboard.
Yeah. All
right,
right,
next one,
next
let's
up. All right, what ride did Danny Hawawini torture his mom on at Disneyland? Was it the Matterhorn, Splash
Whoa.
Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, or Space Mountain?
And if you don't know, oh no, I'm not gonna say. If you no, you guys gave away the answer.
I just realized that myself.
All right, and I guess at this point, well, I won't give it away quite yet because not everyone has answered yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I can wait for 20 seconds. Oh,
Got it. You got it.
Oh.
Let me just say, my bad.
Yeah, that was your bad. I was like, for reals?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think the e-ticket also kind of gave it away. Like,
Yeah,
when you
because it
put
was
the
at the
tickets on
front
there,
actually. Yeah,
well, it's a toss-up because the front could be the worst, or it could be the
but
the
it
front
would
could
be the
worst
first.
or
It would be
best.
the first one you pull out, which means it probably would be the best ones, anyways, too.
Yeah, but you
I
can
think.
make an argument that the last one's better. But yeah, that did kind of.
Yeah.
Hey, it looked good though, Mando. You know what? It looked good. Matterhorn is
It
correct.
looked nice aesthetically.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did
and-
look good, and I like Spider-Man coming off of it too, which is cool.
Yeah, that was and Jake Taylor did that one in collaboration with yours truly. But Matterhorn these days, with how bumpy that ride is, that's kind of a torture for anyone. I still enjoy it, but if you have a bad back, do not go on Matterhorn.
I wish
And
I was a
Allison.
chiropractor. I could just set up outside of Matterhorn after that. Just make some money.
Yeah,
$20 a
right?
pop. I'll fix your back. Come on, people.
Yeah,
Really
at
looking
the
forward to
at
that.
the abandoned gondola station. You
There
should
you
just
go.
open up a
Yeah.
shop right there.
Massages by James. Let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then there was a bit of a hint, yeah, with the Matterhorn being on there. Allison is killing it. You know what's great? about this is if Allison wins, it's just like a birthday present for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Oh.
like it double counts. It double counts.
Next question. Let's do this. Dominate.
I make all my friends earn their birthday presents.
How can
You
I
have to
can
win.
buy something at Disneyland with it if I win?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. What Disney character did Danny destroy in the last episode? Was it Anna, Moana, Cruella de Vil, or Elsa?
Yeah.
Yeah, James is on a streak. He's feeling good. We are, and don't worry for those of you watching at home who did not watch or listen to the last episode. There will be more questions that aren't based on the last episode. I just, wanted to reward
Danny.
the loyal folks,
Oh, I
the
thought you were rewarding Danny.
ride or die listeners and viewers. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. All right. That's good.
Anybody
TV
watch the
right
new
now.
Cruella
Disney counting
movie?
down.
Anyone seen that? Is that any
Yeah,
good?
I did.
I
I did.
refuse to watch it.
Oh my
Me too.
God, it's
I refuse to
so
watch it as
good.
well.
No,
Don't.
guys, it's so good.
Nope.
That's what they said about
it's such a
Suicide
good
Squad.
Movie.
Yep,
I want to
let's
go
do
see
it.
the new Suicide Squad.
I'm
No,
going to see the
but
new one. New one, yes. Okay.
Seriously
You could-
though, I really thought the movie was going to be terrible, but I have to admit, me and my family loved the new Cruella de Vil movie. It was amazing.
Even if it is a good movie, I still won't watch it just based on purely my aversion to all Disney live action reimagining characters like Maleficent, Cruella de Vil. Stop making my villains
Right.
empathetic in any way, shape, or form.
Unless you want to
But
make a
she
dope
wasn't.
Gaston movie. Make a dope Gaston movie. I'll write that. We'll make it awesome. Everyone sees a hero. We got this.
That's the one exception for Jade. But no, I refuse. I refuse to
It
do
was
it. I
a
won't
great
do it.
movie, and she was super badass.
I'm not even disagreeing that the
might be
movie
awesome.
itself could be great and entertaining and all that. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just refuse to support this wave of things they're doing, messing
question.
with
Next
the
question.
original films. And Iron James 6 in a row. Wow, this is
He's
okay.
making a comeback.
Let's
Go to
go.
the next one. We are halfway through. We are at the halfway mark. Which member of our show has a grandfather who helped build multiple Disneyland rides? Is it Luke, James, Jake, or Mando? Who has a grandfather? Ooh, look at that. And yes, Pirates of the Caribbean was one of the rides that his
I
grandfather.
think I got this wrong.
Oh,
I think I got
his.
this
I
wrong.
just gave it away one. It's his. I said his, so it's not Mando. Look at me giving away the answer. So you got a 1 in 3 shot now. But yeah,
Don't you
Pirates of
guys
the
in
Caribbean.
Don't you guys in California have like a restaurant that's built right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Blue Bayou.
Blue Bayou.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite restaurant in
and
Disneyland.
you have to get reservations though, otherwise
Yeah,
like, it's almost
way in
impossible.
advance. Way in advance. It's
Wow,
it's the best.
really?
It's like really good.
Hey, let's go there
food.
for your birthday on Saturday, David.
It's inside Disneyland. We gotta
Just go. We'll break in. Break in.
But no, it has the best food and it is like the best ambiance. Like that might be like my favorite restaurant in the world.
Can I
just
say
because
something?
like
Can I say
the
something
is.
weird?
combo
Yeah.
of like good food and ambiance it's unbeatable.
Can I say something weird?
And Jake was the
Please say
correct
something
answer.
weird.
Mando
I like the
stuck-
way that Pirates of the Caribbean smells.
Oh my God, I 100% agree with this statement.
Okay, good. I thought it was weird because like people are like, it smells weird in here. I'm like, I don't know, I kind of like it. It's
No, that and Splash Mountain. Oh
Yes.
my God, those two rides just smell amazing for some
you
reason.
guys just love recycled water. Nothing wrong with chlorinated recycled water.
Yeah.
Allison, how do you feel about the smell of Pirates?
Yeah, in Florida, it's great. I'll have to see how it feels in
Exactly.
California.
It
Yeah,
just
Allison
smells
will be
amazing.
Allison will be going to Disneyland during her. She's
all
doing
right.
like
Give me some more
the
questions so
full
I can
coast.
do this. Come on. Let's go.
You're-
Do it.
Okay.
What a streak.
How many turkey legs has James eaten in one day at Disneyland? And forgive me while I puke. How many turkey legs? Oh, and Mando, that's a funny one on the fourth one. You know what? I wish I could change it. I hope that also gets a correct
Parks out
answer.
of-
If someone answers that green one, I can't change it in Kahoot, so you won't win. But if I were running the Kahoot, that would be correct along with the correct answer.
I feel like there
turkey
is no
legs.
wrong
So
answer on
awful.
this one.
There is no wrong answer on that. Should all be correct. I've done all of those. I'm just kidding.
But isn't it your record? Isn't it your record? Well, you talked about on the last episode that your record was one of these numbers.
Yeah, I don't remember. I ate a lot. I eat a lot of turkey legs. at
hate
I
Disneyland.
both
can't
those
imagine
things are-
eating
I-
one, let
Wait,
alone.
I refuse. I
Dude,
refuse.
okay, so I get one when I go in. Every day, at least there's I eat minimum of 3 during the whole day. One when I go,
Good.
Oh,
then one at lunchtime, then one
You
before
are-
I leave. And there's always a
Okay,
minimum
but,
of 3.
like-
Sometimes I'll get 2 and double fist. How do I
You
get
are kidding me, James.
okay.
How?
So the correct answer, according to what James said his record was in the last episode, was 4. But more people chose 6,
Yeah.
which is fitting. And then 2 people did. The park sold out because he ate them all. I wish I could change the numbers in Kahoot
Yeah.
to give you the
It's
points
all
for
good.
that.
I wish I could.
I can't, but that is hilarious and also disgusting. Next up, so
go.
Allison
Alexa!
Allison's on a streak. Alexa's on a streak, and James.
Go,
Wow,
Alexa.
James has come roaring back.
Let's do this.
And Luke is. You know what? Sad. Luke got off to such a strong start,
I did.
and he on this one
He'll
he
come
watched
back.
the
I can feel it.
episode.
Come
But
on.
you know, he might have had a little shots of tequila. Who knows what was going on? And Luke is slowly, as the last episode takes hold.
Come on.
But there's
next
going to be
question.
more. I think we're almost at the end of them, though. So Luke, you have a shot to come back.
I'm hanging in there. hanging in there.
You're
I
hanging in.
I
Yeah.
see the comeback coming.
Which family member of Mando's was the only one brave enough to ride Tower of Terror with her? Was it her grandma, her grandpa, her mom, or Uncle Boba Fett himself?
It was Django.
I've never
Oh,
been.
okay, James. We got a great comment in the YouTube chat from David. He said James is a real life Gaston, but instead of eggs, it's turkey legs.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what you get from eating turkey legs, baby.
That is fantastic,
I
David.
love
Well
that.
done. By the way, we're gonna. You know what? David's been hitting you so well. Next time we do a trivia night, David's going to be a special
Nice.
contestant to
Good.
come at you, James, live on air.
Perfect.
Live on air. It's going to happen.
I hope Alexis didn't get that wrong. Alexa 1 and 2. You better not have got that other question wrong.
And you know what I love though is both. And the correct answer is her grandfather, her Italian tough grandfather. Now her grandma.
right.
That is an easy one to mistake because her grandmother, as talked about in a long ago episode, she was the one who lives in a mobile home and was so brave that when a hurricane was coming, she didn't want to leave her mobile home. She's
rode
like,
it
I'm going
out.
to ride it out,
Yeah.
and we're going to sell this as a ride to Walt Disney World, and it's going to be great.
Let's do this.
Yeah, so we okay.
Hey,
Wow, here we go.
Alexa's still on the streak.
Let's go, Alexa.
We got it.
Let's
Hey,
go.
Mando, at
Alexa
some
1 and 2. Let's
point,
do it.
Mando, at some point, we got to do a field piece with your grandma. We got to get your grandma on the show. I mean,
Oh
she's
my God,
just
she
fantastic.
would. She
She's
would.
fantastic.
She would absolutely love it.
All right. Let's go.
Someday.
Next one. Let's go. Come on. Get the points.
James like, enough about your grandma, right? Get out of here. I'm trying to win. What is Luke's favorite Disney parks attraction?
I would
You know-
die. I would literally die if Luke
wasn't
didn't know
on
the
here.
answer.
I
don't
did
remember.
this one on purpose because Luke doesn't remember his answers to his own questions. And
Oh my God, I'm
This
so
was one that
excited.
you
I don't know
answer.
either. But he answered a different question, the different answer
this-
than what's on here.
this is the thing why I did this one. This was purely for anarchy because Luke answered this question like a year ago on TikTok, and I know he doesn't remember, and so he just shrugged. You didn't see it because I'm talking, but Luke just shrugged. So no one knows.
I have a
I did-
75% chance.
He said the bench. He said one of the benches last time.
that wasn't me.
That wasn't Luke. That was
Who was that?
that was Casey Adler, I think.
Oh, was it Casey Adler's at a bench?
No, it was the first
No, it was
guy.
Justin Washington. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Casey. Yeah, Casey said small world.
Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I was wrong. I thought it was Splash
Well,
Mountain.
please tell me you got that right.
Did Luke, did you get that right?
No.
I don't feel so bad. Now I don't feel so bad.
Oh my
did get
God,
it right?
Luke literally, I wish
Oh.
it showed up on the screen because Luke literally goes, oh, that's my favorite ride.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, hold on, James. Luke, did you answer Splash Mountain?
No, Indiana
I
Jones.
did. I answered Splash
Indiana
Mountain.
Jones. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I
Yeah,
almost
that's
answered
really-
Indiana Jones. That's funny. I was like, it's either Splash Mountain or Indiana Jones, but I was wrong.
Put it in the YouTube chat. Whoever got it right. I'm curious who got it. Allison, was that you who got it right?
Oh, I got it wrong.
Someone
Yeah, see?
put it in the YouTube chat if you got it right, because I'm
Alexa,
curious.
1 and 2. Did you get it right?
I'm curious.
Oh my God.
I'm curious who knows
They're gonna
who
literally
knows Luke
kill
better than
me
himself.
tonight. They're gonna
Yeah.
kill me because of you.
Alexa,
Yeah.
give me all the answers.
James is such a heel. He's such a heel. And also, I love that someone knows Luke better than himself. Or maybe Luke, over the course of the pandemic, your opinion has changed. So maybe that's possible. Maybe we'll do that. That'll be a question on our next trivia night: is what's Luke's favorite ride? And we'll see if Luke gets it right that time.
All right.
Oh my god!
Let's see this. Come on.
All right.
Oh,
What is Luke's least favorite Disney parks attraction? I
gosh.
forgot I did too.
Oh, dang it. I got this wrong right now.
I think I know.
I think I do.
know. Oh, I love you, Luke. You are absolutely a wonderful person. You're amazing. You are amazing.
Alexa, what's the answer?
Oh my God.
James, you're gonna have two twins. What are they? 18,
Two
19?
twin
How old-
Mandalorians.
Yeah, 18, 19. You're gonna have two twin 18-year-old Mandalorians sneak into your home and shoot you with laser guns in the middle of the night.
Alexis,
And,
order me a home defense system. That will stop Mandalorians.
Oh man, Allison, and Star Tours was the correct
Yeah!
answer.
Yes. I
Astro
thought so.
Blasters.
Luke,
Ah.
Allison,
I
you
got-
said Astro Blasters.
I did.
What-
I like
what-
Astro Blasters. That's a fun one too.
So
Okay.
Luke,
What
what
did
did you choose, Luke? What?
Yeah, I got this one right. I remember that.
I forgot I wrote this question, and so because earlier in the show I was talking about how Luke gets horribly sick, so that was a little bit of a hint, but it
Yeah.
also could have been Smuggler's Run.
That's what I was thinking too, because he got mad about it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, we have TASG. Mark just popped in. The great TASG. Check out his vlog. He's an amazing guy, and he is, I would say, from the TikTok days, the best competitor that we had. No, I
He
mean,
was a good one.
literally a Disney encyclopedia, and also his knowledge ranges out. It's like he knew sports, and he's a Disney cast member. So Disneyland, he works at Disneyland. So
Finish this up,
that
make some
human
fun.
is destroyed. Honestly, he's so good. Even though he showed up, we're 19 questions in. With 11 left, he could still win. That's how good he is.
All
So,
right. All right. Let's go to the next one.
well, hold on. Who's running this thing, James? Who's running
I
this
am.
thing?
I'm running this thing. I'm running this thing. I'm running this thing.
So, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
Alexis, take over and run
Oh
the
my
show.
goodness. They're going to kill you.
Oh my
They're going to kill you. Luke just put in the YouTube chat, Siri, beat James with a turkey leg. Yes. Thank you, Luke. Allison, is this how you envisioned spending your birthday evening? Is this how you envisioned it?
Yes, I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Okay. I hope we haven't ruined it. I hope. All right. Next question. What sitcom was David and Danny's horrifying flyer based on? Horrifying stand-up comedy show flyer from like 8 years ago. Was it Seinfeld, Fresh
Comedy.
Prince of Bel-Air, Frasier, or Friends? And this is a benefit to those who follow us on Instagram at Disney Tonight Show. Do that if you haven't. And who watched the YouTube video. Because although we did
then
mention
you
it,
had
no,
nightmares.
James did sing something that would correspond
did.
if you were listening to the podcast app. So you would know if you were listening. Luke watched it, but I think there was a lot of tequila going. And Frasier, everyone got it
nobody
right.
got it
Okay, even
wrong.
Luke got
That's
it
what I'm
right.
talking
Yeah.
about.
I guess it was such a horrifying flyer. If you did watch it,
terrifying.
you'll never forget it.
Yeah.
It
You'll
is
have nightmares
terrifying.
about it.
Allison, were you frightened by that flyer? How'd you feel when you saw that?
Oh, I really appreciated it.
Thank you.
Let's get past this horrible moment and keep moving. This is terrible. I don't
Also,
remember anymore.
David mentions Frasier in his book, so that's another.
Oh,
You
that's
love
true.
Frasier,
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you, Allison. Lone Star Lance, shout out. Thank you. The prize for second. Actually, you know what? First place, I mean, the cost of the book and the shipping is like $10. So technically, if whoever wins from our home, because first place is $10, second place is $7, third place is $5. Or if you win any of those and you'd rather have Lone Star Lance, I'll send you a signed copy. Which actually, someone's like selling a used copy for like $23 on Amazon.
You just take it down, Alexa.
Oh.
Alexis, get that taken down from Amazon right now, Alexis.
and for those listening at home who came late, he's not saying it wrong like Alexis. He's saying Alexas because Alexa is a twin, and James thinks they might be colluding and playing along together.
They are.
So
They
it's
are
a plural.
colluding. They are
It's a
colluding.
plural of Alexa. But yeah, so I guess a $23 value used, and I'll sign it for you.
Is that one signed?
This one right here is
No,
not
the
signed.
one
This
that
is
they're selling on the thing.
I don't know. They don't say it on there. They just say
Alexis, is that one signed?
Oh my god.
oh my goodness. And actually, James, David, he's shifted from being nice to you to from roasting you to being nice. He just said, "Hey Google, send 4 turkey legs to James' house."
Thank you. Yes.
Although David, that would be punishing me. If you sent that to me, that would be mean to me. So, all right, next up, let's keep it rolling. Let's go.
Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Who build? What? There was a typo there,
I'm
Mando.
sorry, that's my bad.
It's okay. It's okay. And so, who built and owned the first Disneyland hotel? Who originally built and owned it? Is it Conrad Hilton, Henry Ford II, J. Willard Marriott, or Jack Rather? Yes, Mark, the Kahoot is public. If you go to www.kahoot.it and then put in the search bar the game pin 4904818, it'll pop right up. But I think it also is searchable. But yeah, it is public. And you still have a shot to get on the leaderboard. I feel like Mando, if Mark starts now,
he can still
behind. Can he do all the questions and catch up to us, or does he have to start from
He
where we
will
are?
start on the question we're at right now.
Okay. Well, hey, still worth a shot, Mark. You never know. And Jack Rather was the correct answer.
You gave that
And
answer.
That corresponds to our previous episode because, as I explained in the previous episode, Walt went to literally every hotel chain and hotel owner in the country, and not one would build even a tiny little single-story hotel for him because they thought Disneyland would fail in the first year. And now it's the most profitable hotel maybe like in the history of humanity. And Jack Rather was just a friend of his, like an oil tycoon who just did it as a favor, and it turned out to be quite a favor. All right. Next up, and James just texted me. He only has 13 minutes left before he has to go to dinner. So if James leaves, he has to build a strong lead because if he leaves and it's not over, they can come back.
Alexis, give me more points.
And what NBA player owns a house at Disney World? I know Mark is going to get this. I know TASG is going to knock this one out. This is a hard one. Allison, did you get a phone a friend right there? Did I hear a phone a friend?
No, I got a you don't know basketball. So not helping me out this time.
Okay. All right. You just got them roasting you. It wasn't help. It was
my husband roasting me back there.
Oh, nice. Hubby, way to go, hubby. Way to go. All on the birthday. That's playing a dangerous game, hubby. You're playing a dangerous game, but I like your style.
That's how you get cut, man. That's how you get cut.
I like your bravery. Hey, that's a brave man. And
Alexa, send that man a body bag. Yeah.
And Brooke Lopez is the correct answer.
Oh my God, James.
Poor Luke. Hey, Luke, can you let Luke talk so your face shows up?
Well, okay, I mean, if you've seen some of our podcast episodes specifically about NBA, you know that I didn't have a chance on this one.
Yeah, so James and Luke have a wonderful podcast called the Clean Comedy Podcast, and they had
Stacy,
the 3-time NBA champion and Chicago Bulls color commentator Stacey King as a guest, and Luke knows less than nothing about basketball. This is how little Luke knows. He lives like 20 minutes from the Clippers arena, and he thought the Clippers played in Boston. So that's how little Luke knows about basketball. And so they brought me in because I am a sports junkie, and basketball is my favorite sport. And so it was an honor, but you should Google it. If you enjoy Luke, you should go on the podcast app. What did you guys title that one, or on YouTube? NBA trivia
it's like a pre-Stacey King episode. So it'll be the one
pre-Stacey King episode. Something about, find that, or find just Stacey King Clean Comedy Podcast and go to the previous week, because it is absolutely hilarious. We do a trivia night with me asking Luke, quizzing James and Luke. James was solid. Luke, woof. So yeah, this was not up Luke's alley.
Let's go.
But Brooke Lopez and his brother, his twin brother Robin, I guess kind of co-owns it, but Brooke's the main owner. And congratulations! Oh wow, Iron James coming back.
I've been knocked down.
But
Alexa's right behind you, James.
Alexis, give me all the answers.
You know what's amazing is Alexa has a 20-second delay on you, and she's still.
Good.
Although I'm wondering if Alexa somehow is getting these questions quicker than the audience at home, because
knows everything. Alexa knows everything, man.
Well, no, not that she's getting them. That she's getting the answers. I think it's legit. But the point total, because you get more points if you answer faster.
Yeah.
So they're coming in fast, those answers. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to do a Disney Tonight Show investigation.
Right.
But you know what, Alexa? You know what you're getting. Lone Star Lance. That's what you're getting. Oh, yeah. Alexa, you get your own copy. And you know, Alexa, why wouldn't you want your own copy? Because you got to have it personalized and signed from me. You don't want Mando's secondhand signed copy. All right. What real gas station chain are the Dynaco gas stations based on? Chevron, Shell, Texaco, or Sinclair? And we are seeing a lot more of these pop up. And Mark, I didn't hear who said Antetokounmpo. Who said it? I didn't hear. So because Mark said he was impressed that someone got it right. Or were you listening to the episode I did? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Did he? We're 20 seconds behind, so I'm sure Mark will put it in. But he was impressed, whether it was me or someone else. But yeah, this one is easy. I will say to everyone here, if Mark was, Sinclair is the winning one.
Oh.
Mark was here from the beginning. I've never seen someone who's so good at trivia. So we are all fortunate that Mark didn't get here. He's won every prize that there is to win. He won so many prizes. He started feeling, just donate the money.
All right, come on.
So James, did you get that one wrong?
I got it wrong.
Yeah, and I will say, if you watch my TikTok, we did a video I put on TikTok and Instagram because
watch TikTok
because we were at a Sinclair. They're popping up a lot more, at least in California. There are only like a few scattered around, but now they're popping up a lot more, which makes sense because they, it's very recognizable. They should go on it.
All right, Mando, let's do this. Come on, keep it going.
I don't think I've ever seen a Sinclair in my entire life.
What was the first Disney animated film to use outside celebrity voices? Aladdin, or Aladdin, as Danny informed us.
Yeah,
Peter Pan,
Aladdin.
Jungle Book, or Lion King. Oh, and Mark, I didn't even read the answers on the options on that. I didn't realize that we had put Giannis in there as an answer. So I'm running too many applications at once. There's one there. There's the one in Burbank's been there forever, kind of near the Burbank airport, like the back way. But like on I-5 between San Francisco and LA, they're popping up in like 2 or 3 different locations, the Sinclair. So
I've never seen that type of gas station in Florida.
And Sinclair is one of the cheaper gases. So you get cheap gas. Although some of the ones they converted to Sinclair are not the greatest. Like I stopped at a couple Sinclairs and woof. But the newer ones they're building are nice.
I was wrong.
I was wrong too.
And Jungle Book, yes. So Jungle Book, it was Baloo. There was a fundraiser show that Walt went to, and the comedian, he's like a radio comedian. I'm blanking on his voice, but he's a stand-up comedian and radio personality, and he made Walt laugh so much that Walt wanted to put him in the Jungle Book. And previously they hadn't wanted to use celebrities in movies because they didn't want like recognizable voices. They want the character to be totally unique, like that voice to be unique to that character. I mean, over time they started reusing the same people, so they kind of became celebrities. But at least initially, they didn't want like how it is now, like, oh, that's Will Smith as the blank.
Right.
So, all
Let's
right.
do it. Come on.
James is trying to get in under the wire.
I'm
He's
trying to do
get
it.
in under the wire.
All right.
Wow,
Alexis, you know all the answers.
Wait a
Alexis,
second.
give me more points.
Luke is cut. Did Luke just jump into the lead?
He did.
Taken
He's
back.
jumping.
Wow, the
Come on.
dark horse.
Next question. Let's do this. Hey,
All
I
right,
haven't seen
next
any
up.
Marvel or Star Wars questions. It's not cool, man.
It's at the very
wrote-
end. The last
who-
one is a Marvel question.
Who wrote the songs for Brother Bear? Who wrote the song?
didn't
Was
even-
it the Eagles, Phil Collins, Sting, or Tina Turner? And I'm gonna go get some water. Talk amongst yourselves.
I have no idea.
I was not allowed to make Marvel questions.
Boo. Why not?
I made one that wasn't on the list. So I'm a
Wrong.
bad kid. I made a Marvel
Alexis,
question.
Alexis, send stuff to David's house he can't eat.
So let me tell you why there was no Marvel, because I heard you in the AirPods.
Yeah, I know.
So the
you
reason
did.
why there was no Marvel was
You're a
because
monster.
initially it was going to be you going up against Jake, and you guys are such Marvel freaks that I didn't want you guys just yelling at each other about Marvel the whole time. And the answer is Phil Collins.
That's
Tina
right.
Turner is that was the trick question part, because she sings a lot of the theme songs, but Phil Collins wrote them. So
Phil Collins is the man.
Oh, wow, LaCroix.
Hey.
We're tied,
Wow.
baby. We're tied. We're
that
tied.
is crazy. Oh my! This has been quite a. This has come down to the wire, because
Yeah.
Allison's at 13,407. James is at 14.
We're tied. We're Luke and I are tied.
14,034.
You guys are
Oh, you're
literally
tied. Oh, wow,
tied.
you are tied. Yeah.
Tied.
Luke- wow. This is crazy. This is
All right,
crazy.
let's
Allison,
go. Come
you're
on,
still in
Mando.
it.
Give us more questions. Let's do this.
Although, Luke, if you win, you will also lose because you picked Allison to win. Adjusted
right.
for inflation, what is the highest grossing Star Wars film? A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, or Attack of the Mando in a Dress?
I have no idea.
I already think I got it wrong.
There's an obvious answer.
Oh, can't do it.
Fun fact from Mark in the chat. Welcome from Brother Bear is the 50th theme of Disneyland 2005. This guy,
Wow.
he's got it all. He's got it all.
I feel like Attack of the Mando in a Dress is the right answer.
That would be good.
Yeah.
But I
Hey,
didn't
by the way-
make the quiz.
By the way, James, in the chat, you and David, after he hit you with something early, you guys are becoming fast friends.
There
He
you
wants
go.
me to let you host a Disney Tonight Show episode just about Marvel, and he would want to come on there with you.
Yes,
So,
come do it.
Oh
Let's do
my
this.
gosh, that'd be
Wow.
so much fun.
wow, that would be fun for some. Fun for some. Fun for some. Look at Luke. Luke is not doesn't love that idea.
Nobody
A new-
voted for green. Come on,
A
guys.
New
we could do it,
Hope.
we could
Yeah,
do it.
adjusted for inflation, it was A New Hope.
Nice.
I love. Well, we'll move on.
I put Return of the Jedi. Go ahead. Let's go. Come on. Still on there. That's all right.
LaCroix.
All right.
LaCroix
I got it
jumps
dominated.
in
Come
the
on. Come on,
lead.
Mando. Give me
James
those two
didn't
questions.
get it. James, that was for you as a Star Wars one. Not adjusted for inflation. What is the highest grossing Star Wars film? Not adjusted for inflation. Rogue One, The Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, or Force Awakens?
Come on,
James, this was supposed to be. I put these in at the end for you, James, for a Star Wars.
It should have been done by best movie, not inflation.
Yeah, but
But you're a money guy. You got an MBA.
But when it comes to movies, I don't care about money unless it makes it back. That's all I care about. I don't care how much it made because some of the best movies didn't make that much money.
that's true.
Reservoir Dogs, I think, barely is cut even, and it's one of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh my god, really?
I disagree, but that's fine.
And I think even
You gotta go
Shawshank
to
Redemption,
dinner.
and I even think Shawshank Redemption didn't make that. I mean, it made its money back, but it's one of the best movies too, and it's still
agree with you on
bust
that.
box office records. So
I agree with
that's
you
what I'm saying.
on
It could be anything. Pulp Fiction also, I mean, made a lot of money, but it made it in sales. Office Space made more money.
Office Space.
on
I was
sales
actually going to say Office Space when you brought
Yep.
that up. And Force Awakens is the correct answer. Not
Come
Last Jedi, Force Awakens. All right, this is the final question.
Alexa.
And hold on, it's not done
Alexis!
yet. Alexa
Oh.
jumps in the lead. Oh my
Alexis,
goodness.
Alexis, give me all your points. Alexis, give me all your
Oh
points.
my goodness. So right now, amazingly, and I said this was a possibility, that Luke, the dark horse, he's up by 3
Come on.
points.
I knew it,
James.
Luke. I knew
Now let me
it.
say,
Don't let me
Now let
down, Luke.
No,
now
what
let me
question?
say, let me just say, for those of you listening at home who can't see the leaderboard, Luke, it's 14,941 for Luke to James 14,938, and Allison at 13,407 can she get 1,300 or I mean no
I think
1,500
the
in
high
the
she gives
question?
1,000. I think the high she gives 1,000.
Well, we'll
This
see.
is
We'll
the
find
last
out.
question.
Let's go.
We'll
This is the
we'll
last
find out.
question.
All right,
Right.
final
Come on.
question. Which Marvel Disney Plus show has the highest rating on Rotten Tomatoes? Is it The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, The Adventures of Mando, WandaVision, or Loki?
I have no idea.
Well, Luke, you may lose.
I'm out.
James, are you Googling? Hold on. James is looking down. James is looking down at a phone and Googling.
I'm not Googling. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to do the math of what I think people would do.
Luke. You
Uh,
know what's funny, Luke?
Dang.
You would have won, Luke, if it was just my questions. Man, you would have won by 3. Mando, who is pulling for you, adds a question that you don't know, and you may lose it on this one.
I might lose it too, because I think it would be. I think I think I'm wrong. Oh!
Oh.
Yeah.
I did it, baby! I did it! USA! USA!
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is I was right. I won because I picked James to win, but I don't feel good about it. I don't. That was
you ready?
that was quite a finish. That was quite. Let's go to the leaderboard. And who's the winner at home?
Alexis!
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 Wait, hold on.
That's okay.
Wait, Mando, are we able to see the entire leaderboard? Because I need to know who was like for the people at home who was first, second, third.
I do not know if you
so,
can see the entire
James.
leaderboard.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, James.
Pull us up. What's up? Go.
Well, so first place, that was tight. Can we give Allison and Luke a round of applause though? Because this was, I got to say, that was such a close match when you consider Allison was leading early, then Luke went in the lead, then James went in the lead, then Allison took the lead again, then Luke came charging back, would have won if Mando didn't add a question, and then James leapfrogs at the very end. That was well done, everyone.
You ready for my song?
So James, here's the question. Are you keeping your $10 or are you donating it to Allison's
I'm
Disneyland
giving it to Allison for her
birthday
birthday.
Aw.
Alexis, send Allison $10.
Yeah, James, I'll send you $10 and you send her $10. No,
No, you
I'll
send
send
her
it.
$10. Congrats! Happy birthday, Allison.
That is very nice. That is very nice. I'll still get you $10 worth of stuff, James, somewhere.
No, we're gonna.
I'll get you more. I'll get you more than that,
But
but you'll still be a winner.
dub Hulk Hogan's "Real American" into my win for me for winning this. You remember that song?
If I could get the rights to the song, I would.
I'll play it right now.
But yeah, it's and Mark definitely. Wait, Mando, can Mark go back after what this is done and redo the quiz? Can he play it later?
Yeah, he can play by himself or with like.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
Mark,
Anybody can
you
play
should
it.
go back and just do it, and then just like let us know the score. Although you won't be competing with people, but just let us know how many you get right, because I feel like it would be all of them. But James, you got to go. You got to go.
I have to go. I am taking my wife to dinner because it's her birthday, like dinner that we're doing. We're going to Jazz and the baked potato and Universal. So I got to go.
Happy
Have
birthday
fun.
to her.
After I win, happy birthday, Allison. James dominates.
Send her our love. Send her our love.
Bye.
So Mando, do we know who
We can only do from first to third. For sadly, I didn't know that you couldn't see everybody.
so we have no idea who came.
If you could screenshot your phone or whatever you're on, you can. It will
Well,
tell
yeah, just
who won.
type in type in the numbers, what your final score was. Type it into the YouTube chat. So everyone watching at home, if you want to have a shot, be honest. Everyone's honest here. We got honest people. Type it into the YouTube chat. And wow, Mark actually got 3 wrong. Although actually, Mark, there are a bunch in here that were somewhat contingent on watching the previous episode, and there were some curveballs. But next time, Mark, we'll get you here at the beginning, and you'll show folks what you can do. But everyone, type in the amount of points you had, and
would you like me to stop the screen share?
Yeah, let's stop the screen share now, and let's give a round of applause to Alexa, and a round of applause to Allison and Luke, who just were, incredible competitors. That really, that was, am I wrong? That was surprisingly competitive and back and forth, and it was a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, my sister said to me before I even came on, she was like, "I'm bringing it tonight," and I was like, "Okay."
now that it's over, Mando, were they teaming up? Are you not in the living room? We're gonna have to find out.
I have no idea.
It's gonna be a cliffhanger on the next exciting episode of the Disney Tonight Show. We're gonna find out if there was collusion, and yeah.
When we got the answer, I just heard in my living room all of them just shouting.
So let's see. So we did have some stuff to cover. We'll keep an eye on the chat box. So does it tell people what place they're in? Because David got 5th with 12,131. So that puts him in 3rd place, right? Or second place. No, it's second place, because Luke, you were in the 13. So yeah. So it was Alexa 1, then Jake, then Luke or Allison, who came in second from our.
Luke was ahead of me.
So yeah, so James, Luke. So yeah, so David LaRue was and then it looks like let's see. Oh, my mom came in 3rd. Okay, Ma. I'll send you some cash, Ma. I'll send you some cash. I owe you millions of dollars for giving me life. Okay, well, there we go. So David, I know, Mark, the delay, there's that 20-second delay. It's rough. Let's see. So Alexa, number 1. Signed copy of Lone Star Lands. Maybe I'll include some money in there too. We'll talk.
Please, they will kill me.
Yeah, no, we'll talk. We'll just do $10. I won't force it on him. And then David, who I think already has Lone Star Lance, so David will get some cash. $7, big 7. You know what? That's $7. With inflation now, maybe it's like $5.50, but we're giving away big prizes. And then we do have some topics to cover, because this is going to be also like kind of a quasi episode as well. Luke, in the last episode, Danny referenced that he did the Disneyland half marathon.
Yes.
At least once, maybe multiple times, where I guess you run a half marathon around the park. You then, when we were talking, mentioned that you did a full marathon at Disney World, which, my goodness, sounds horrible in the humidity. But you want to tell us about it? Because it was worse than what I actually thought, it was.
Yeah, and I think before the next episode, I'll find some pictures too to kind of put up for this. But I did the Disney World. I did the 5K, 10K, half, then full marathon like 4 days in a row. And
oh my God, why did you want to die?
I don't know. I wanted to see if I could do it. I had never done a marathon before, so I was like, well, why not?
Oh my God, that's how you start.
So the 5K was okay, the 10K is okay, half was okay, but the marathon was that was a nightmare. But like they make a whole big deal about it because it's like a whole event. Like they have the convention center like all about marathons. And so it's like, oh, try our new shaving cream and try our new energy gel that tastes like tar and like all these things. And it's like how to run right. But some of the worst things like on the marathon were that as soon as you have to take a bus like at 4 a.m. to even get to the gate at like 5 a.m. And then the race starts at 6 a.m. So like, yeah, this is pretty early. And I think there's a thing called like I don't know the technical term, but it's like runner-ria. It's like when you start and I guess you're holding in the bathroom for a long time, and people are just like running into the wetlands of Florida, just using the bathroom everywhere. And
God.
yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty
It's
intense.
a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Yeah, and the outhouses were I imagine like they look like they would have been from Woodstock, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my
Pretty
God.
pretty trashed, overflowing, you know. But I will say, if you're ever gonna do like any kind of running event, Disney is definitely the way to do it because there's fun things to look at. You can run through the parks, so I belittle it, but it is the best running experience.
Didn't your like body give out too? Because I mean,
That's right. So on the fourth day, okay, and like for marathons, it's around mile 18 that starts becoming like unbearable. And then after the whole thing, you have to take a bus ride like out of there. And I guess there's a lactic acid buildup from muscles, and that hit me on the bus ride home. So like I'm trying to get off the bus to my hotel, and my legs just got frozen. Like I couldn't move them anymore because like they cramped so hard. So I kind of tumbled off the bus and then landed in the grass in front of the hotel, and I was just like laying there for a couple hours because I couldn't move.
so yeah,
God.
sounds horrifying, right?
Fun
That
times.
sounds considerably horrifying. And I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I guess if you like running, I guess it is kind of a cool setting to be running in, but I don't know. You spend all that time and money to fly across the country to go to Disney World. I'd rather do the rides than just run.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I mean, you could race first and then do the rides later.
yeah, that's
But,
true.
and
then-
you can make your money back on selling the medals on eBay. So
Okay, there you go. There you go. Right, and Luke's
I love the
eBay
idea.
account, Luke
I
Tizzle.
love the idea of somebody just buying the medal and being like, "Yeah, I raced."
Yeah, it's like they're going on a date and they want to impress the person. Like, yeah, I'm really into fitness. You know, every year I do the Disney World. Yeah. So, Amanda, before we get to your experience on pharmaceuticals, Allison, do you want to tell us a little bit about the work that you do and the writing you do and all of that jazz, and do a little pluggy plug?
Sure. So I am a freelance writer. I'm currently on the features team at Nikki Swift, which is like a celebrity pop culture site. So I've written about everything from the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where I got to interview the producer of that, which was super cool, to features about individual celebrities. And we're doing lots of fun Olympics throwback stuff right now. So I've got that going on. And my blog is called Past Foot Forward. So it's basically a nostalgia website. It's just kind of my place to write about different things I'm reflecting on, interview people. And yeah, so I've been doing that throughout most of the pandemic. And I teach exercise when I'm not doing those things and do my Disney historian stuff. So that's.
And she actually teaches exercise. She doesn't just like buy on eBay like a plaque that says "I teach exercise." She actually does. Nice. We'll definitely check her out. And the handle on the IG is at Past Foot Forward.
Yes,
and
at Past Foot Forward.
And that has a link to all of your various work on there. So yeah, it's great stuff. And you were a great contestant. Really, you put up a strong fight. I mean,
You did.
considering that James lived all of those questions that was about the show, and the fact that one of the producers on the show, Luke, didn't get all of those right. So, and you did, I believe. So very impressive. Very impressive. Although what amazes me is that Luke basically won. If Mando hadn't added the question, Luke won, but and sabotaged her guy. No,
hey,
Luke doesn't.
or if I would have known my favorite ride.
Well, so that's what I was about to say. What I was about to say is that you would have won. Like you would have won if you either hadn't had that question added or if you knew your own favorite rides. That was that. It was your own, because what I did is I put in, ironically, the 2 questions I put in for Luke and James that were supposedly theirs, because for Allison, I did 2 Disney Channel ones that I knew she was going to knock out. And then for Luke, I did 2 where it was like, okay, he's got to know his favorite ride. And then for James, it was Star Wars. Both Luke and James didn't know the 2 that I tried to throw them. So, but no, it was great competition. Great job. And again, happy birthday, Allison. Honored that you spent the evening with us. And Mando, do you want to regale us with so Mando, you got your wisdom teeth done. And the notorious wisdom tooth drugs that you wake up from, and you have no idea what you're saying. You want to tell the folks at home what went on?
Yeah, so the night before I went in to get my wisdom teeth done, I was freaking out. So naturally, the first thing I did was I put on my favorite movies, mostly Marvel, because I was like, I need to look at hot men before I stop freaking out. Like, I'll look at them. So I watched Civil War and I watched Thor Ragnarok. So I had my fill of good-looking men before I went into this wisdom teeth extraction. So of course I don't remember any of this. I just got the you get the little needle, and then I was just out. And then I woke up in bed. So I have no recollection of this. This is all from my mom. When she first saw me, apparently I was talking to everybody, and I was telling them that I was married to Chris Evans, Daniel Bruhl, and Chris Hemsworth. They're all my husbands. And I was just explaining how good looking they all were and how I'm in love with all of them. So at the time, I thought I was married to 3 people at the same time.
That's some powerful drugs right there. That is, I'll bet the people working there were like, I wonder if she bought them on eBay. I wonder if it's wow, that is 3 of them. I love that you had 3. You didn't just have 1 while you were
I was saying to the girl, apparently my mom was like, my mom was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, I'm married to Captain America and Zemo and Thor. They're all my husbands.
And they hadn't even given you the drugs yet. It was just That's great. That's good. Well, we're glad you survived.
Yeah.
And, yeah, no. So, well, I mean, I think it's good. I think we might just take this, and I might just put all the audio up on the audio podcast. We'll see. Why not? Live it up.
Yeah.
Just throw it all out there. And yeah, no, seriously, thank you. And thank you to Allison, your friends and family for showing up, and to all of our regulars who came, and Mando, your fam. We are going to do an investigation into how many folks were Alexa. Who does she represent? How many of your family members, how many Mandalorians does that name Alexa represent? I want a full report. She's still the winner. She's still the winner.
Yeah,
there's no going back now. Listen, you know what? There's different ways to win, and that's how you do it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm pretty sure it was her though. She's like me when it comes to Disney. She knows everything. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not the one. I'm not James saying that was the case, but they will probably kill him for the amount of Alexa jokes. Oh my God!
I thought he was going to stop at 2 or 3, but he went for it. I mean, he was committed to angering them.
That's why I can't have the Alexa device in my house. It has been banned. We are never to talk about it. We can't get it. It's not ever going to be.
I ban it in my house because I've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey too many times, and I don't like talking.
Have you seen it online, videos of it just picking up things?
I've heard about that. I don't trust it. Allison, are you an Alexa person?
Smart House was enough of a warning.
Yeah, there you go. Smart House. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. No, I mean, and that's actually a funny thing that my wife and I always get into, because she likes to use Siri on her phone. And I'm just so not a voice command person. And so sometimes it will be handy. She'll do it and she'll give me a look see, that was better. And then sometimes she'll try to start doing it, and it won't work, and I'll just be like, yep, would have been quicker to text, would have been quicker to use those fingers. So I love it how like in this day and age, it's like old school to be using your fingers on a phone. Like this technology that 20 years ago, like I didn't even have internet 20 years ago. And now I'm like old school guy because on my iPhone, I use my fingers. So yeah, what a world. What a
Can I make a
world.
bold statement before you get off?
Of
So you guys are baseball fans, right?
Getting there.
I know, dude. I don't like your team. I'm a baseball fan too, which is shocking because you wouldn't think I would be like a baseball fan, but I'm a Mets fan. So
It's bye bye baby when the Giants come to town.
nope, I'm a Mets fan, and they're actually
on.
doing really good now.
Well,
So
hey.
I'm so excited.
But the Mets wouldn't really exist unless the Giants moved to San Francisco. So we are the original Mets.
I
Kind
do
of.
have a fun baseball and Disney fact. The very first film on the Disney Channel, not a DCOM, they were originally called Disney Channel Premiere Films, was Tiger Town, about the Detroit Tigers. And we walk by the Tiger Stadium whenever we go down there. So, and I talked to the writer and director of that movie. So fun times.
That's so
Nice.
cool.
There you go. Very good. Nice. All right, Mando, what do you got? Well, how are you going to beat that? How are you going to beat that?
Can't say anything to that. That was pretty savage.
Ask me about actual baseball, and no.
So wait, Mando, what were you going to say something other than just you're a Mets fan?
No,
Or
just
what-
I thought your team stinks, and I like the Mets.
Oh. I mean, ironic. I didn't want to have to go here because I'm not someone who hates on people for loving their teams of their. But if you're really gonna, as a Mets fan, come at me as a Giants fan, 3 World Series. 2010, 2012, 2014.
Okay.
While the Mets were, what's going on with the Mets? How they do? I mean, you got
Okay,
DeGrom.
You know what? You got me. You got me there.
Your entire family in New York's coming for me. Next time I do a show in New York, they're all coming for me. But bring it. We're the original New York team. Well, I guess we're the Giant. I guess they were one of the original, but there were Yankees are also still original.
Yeah.
And Dodgers. But hey, we're still.
Yeah.
I mean, we have. I think it's close, not quite, but the Giants almost spent as much time as a team in New York as the Mets have. So
Yeah.
So Luke has completely lost all interest. Luke
It's funny because if it's not baseball, then I have no like football, hockey, basketball. I know nothing on.
I love most all sports. Too much. Luke, do you got anything you want to before we exit?
Got a little fun baseball story.
Yeah.
So I went to my first Major League Baseball game recently, and actually I was with David.
Yeah,
and
the Giants, the 13-inning Giants-Angels game. We got to see Ohtani pitch. Giants won in the 13th inning. Thank you. First place, best record in baseball. Sorry, Mando. Continue, Luke.
So originally we scheduled this way in advance, and then a conflict came up because of Mr. Turkey Leg, and and I had to leave around like the 8th or 9th inning. And
You were in extra innings. You left at like the 11th inning or 10th, maybe the 10th inning. It was because Luke's not a big baseball, and initially didn't think he was a big baseball fan, and he was gonna. I bought him a ticket. I couldn't get him a ticket near us because they already sold out and they were very expensive, and he wasn't even going to stay for the whole game. So I got him a ticket, good seats, but higher up, cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see him we were 3 rows behind the dugout on the third base line. And
cool.
it was, there were amazing seats, amazing game. So Luke, who came in, because he was just going to take pictures and it was going to be fun. Because my son and I, it was our first game together. And initially, like, I'll probably leave like 3rd inning. I don't know. And then the game was so incredible that Luke, I kept looking up to see if he was still there, and he was still there. Extra innings, he was still there. And then Luke, take it away.
Well, yeah, it was getting really good because it's like it's overtime, and like these players are just like really at it. And then I'm like, oh well, I got to leave to go home. So like I left, and then I had the game on the radio on my way home. But then, like, as I turned it off, I found out later after I was done with my other like the podcasting I had to do, that like what was like 6 or 7.
It was a 7-run 13th inning for the Giants that he left like just before it happened, and he left it to
Oh my
record a
God.
podcast with James that actually wasn't there was a scheduling miscommunication with them, so Luke didn't even need to go home that early.
Oh
He
my
could have stayed,
God.
and it literally like I've been to a lot of Giants games in my life. That might have been the craziest game I've ever been to and the coolest finish I've ever been to. And poor Luke, who realizes, wow, I love baseball. I want to stay to the end. And then he leaves before that inning. Yeah.
That's big.
So
Hey,
it's,
Allison, when you're in San Francisco, that's actually something I forgot to say. Even though you're not a Giants fan, legitimately, if you Mando, like, yeah, cool it over there. Even from not from like a team perspective, but the Oracle Park is, if you look at any surveys, Mando, is considered the best ballpark in the country. Don't even bring up Citi Field, Mando. Come on.
I'm very quiet for a very good
I do
reason.
like that they tried to kind of recreate Ebbets Field, but Oracle Park, you get the entire view of the bay. If you're higher up, they have the bricks. It's gorgeous. Even
Awesome.
Mando, even Dodger fans will tell you. But yeah, so that is something you can get pretty cheap tickets, especially if you just want a view of the bay. So if you need a nice photo, if you need a nice IG photo, you get upper deck left field. You have the Bay Bridge in the background over the water. Do a little selfie with the field behind you. It's a strong IG photo.
Hey.
But I digress.
Yeah, David has been my virtual tour guide, travel agent for this whole trip.
Yes,
all summer.
yes.
So,
Yeah.
very
No,
grateful
you.
for that.
Yeah, you know what? San Francisco, my former home, which I love, and there's so many fun things to do there. And you and your husband, you're just it's gonna be a wonderful journey, or it's gonna be terrible, and you're gonna blame me, and it's gonna be all my fault. And he lied. He lied. No, it'll be great. So. All right. Well, I think we did. This was successful. This was great.
Yeah, it was
Really
fun.
great competition. Thank you, Mando. Your Kahoot was much more successful than your favorite baseball team.
Oh my God.
And Allison, you were fantastic. Definitely check out all of her amazing writing and everything she does on the IG. And Luke, my guy, I tell you amazing work today. Such a dark horse, just
Thank
really
you.
came from behind, and good to have you back on the show.
Yeah, nice to have you back.
Yeah, so cool. Well, I guess I'll close it out. Subscribe on all the YouTubes and podcast apps and all that jazz. And yeah, we're the unofficial Disney Tonight Show. Have a good night. All right. I ended the